Hey everybody, this is Josh. Before we jump in, I wanted to let you all know that today's episode is brought to you by none other than the Dungeons and Randomness podcast. The Dungeons and Randomness podcast is a D&D actual play podcast with a bit of a twist. Several groups of adventurers make their way in the world of Theria at the same time. Actions have dire consequences, and black and white choices are rare. Some seek fame and fortune, some seek revenge, and others are just trying to live their day-to-day lives. It's not a campaign. It's a living, breathing world. These guys are awesome. I've been chatting with their DM, Jason, for a while now. They are seriously some of the most established D&D players out there. Dungeons & Randomness have been around for like 6-7 years, and they were so kind to even do a video chat with me, and we hung out for a little while. Legitimately super cool people. Check out dnrpodcast.com for more info, or find Dungeons & Randomness wherever you listen to awesome podcasts.
Last time, on the Titans of Alterra, there's a cave, little east of here.
Gasp.
It's got markings like these.
Guys, I don't like the bones.
It's okay, Winnie. They've been dead a while.
Try to be a little quieter.
I want to wake up whatever's in here.
Everybody stay down behind these rocks. Since we're out in the open cave now, I'm going to try to talk to him.
Who's that?
So he does speak.
What are you doing?
Miscreant is writing. He's writing. He writes for the master.
What are you writing for me?
Not the master. Master knows.
Yep.
And time is near. The time has come. Time is up. No more time. Time to start. End of time. End. And so then he speaks a language none of you understand, presses a hand to his chest, and his whole form starts to grow.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dude.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Titans of Alterra, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast for gamers of all ages. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Joshua. Going around the table, we have
Joan?
Dolphin.
Winnie!
Relnor.
All right, everybody, let's get started. So, you guys all just saved from the fearful presence attack that Miscreant here tried to do.
But not in real life.
We are in the
He's
midst
actually
of
very
combat, so let's jump back into it.
Yeah, IRL, we're all very afraid of him.
Now it is Winnie.
Okay. He's still transforming?
Yeah, still growing.
Okay, I'm gonna hold off on. Okay,
Less humanoid now.
I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at him. 1d10. Okay.
And I will say, you feel like he's becoming stronger. Like every turn it gets to him and he's growing.
Okay, JK, all right.
Well, no, you can
Then I changed my mind.
you can do what you want to do.
Then I want to cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
Now, that's good input to have. I was wondering if we weren't doing any damage because he was like mid-transformation, but...
He is mid-transformation, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Winnie's going to cast Chromatic Orb. So she holds Walter way up in the air. Mm-hmm. And, well, 11.
That is a miss.
Yeah.
All right, so you hold Walter up in the air and you fire an orb of
He's still upset because he fell on the floor.
some kind of elemental energy or whatever, and it
Doesn't matter what kind.
doesn't matter. It flies wide. Yeah,
It was
yeah.
green.
It was
Dolphin.
green, Dolphin, really?
All right. Dolphin's getting the sense. My voice is getting worse and worse. Dolphin's getting the sense that his attacks aren't doing much to hurt this thing, to hurt creature. What's his name? Minion? What's his name?
Miscreant.
Miscreant. So, can I see the symbols that are on his chest?
I mean, they're bloated and a little misshapen at this point, but sure.
Are they like recognized? Do they look like the symbols that are on the runes?
Only one of them looks like the ones from the note or whatever.
Which one?
The one that was just a straight flat line.
Straight flat line? Mm-hmm. Okay. Dolphin is going to... can I reach it, or would I have to, climb on him?
What do you want to do?
I want to change the symbol. I want to make it a different symbol. With my knife. I'm going to use my dagger to make a different symbol to see if that's changed the transformation or stops it or something.
Okay. All right. I would say you just got to like roll an attack, I guess. But I'm going to make it like more difficult.
Do I need to climb him or something? Or?
Like, I mean, if you're wanting to grapple him in order to...
Because he's big, right? He's big now.
You just got to roll the attack, I think.
Okay.
The
19.
19 is a hit.
Okay. I want to carve a semicircle on top of the straight line. I want to make it a half.
Yeah.
6 damage.
Okay. So I would say like you're able to like hit it and maybe like carve something, but it's not you haven't really like attached it to the symbol.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Dang it.
It's just
trying to affect it. Okay.
Yeah. It's just there's so much chaos right now that it's hard to, and he continues to get bigger and change as you're attacking.
Okay.
Relnor.
I'm gonna try and back up from him at this point. Like I'm gonna
jump off of him.
I'm gonna jump off and back away.
Okay.
That line means lost, by the way.
This thing is lost.
I think when we talked with Davi, my notes say it meant the end or destroyed too.
It's all coming together.
You're up, Relnor.
Is it though? Hand crossbow with sharpshooter. Let's go.
Let's go.
12.
That is a miss.
Okay. And we'll hand crossbow with sharpshooter again. And I'm going to expend a superiority die.
Is that a 1? It wasn't 1, was it?
No.
Oh, wait a second. Hang on a second.
Just low.
So it would have been a 7. Nope. I'm not gonna use a superiority die. So that was a 7. So it's 2 misses, right?
So even though you didn't succumb to the fear, it still is kind of shaking you. And as you fire your next 2 shots, it just does nothing to this thing.
Okay.
What Miscreant is becoming seems to be inevitable. Joan.
I'll crossbow again.
Okay.
7.
That's a miss. So Joan fires as well, and it just kind of seems like things aren't working. It is now his turn again, and he's beginning to grow even larger. And you can see that his mouth has become almost encompassed his entire head. But his hands almost turn into little claws, and you see as he's growing out of his girth, other claws are emerging from the body.
Gross.
And at this point, it starts to tilt and slam down onto the ground.
I'm glad I backed up.
And the little claws start to find purchase on the ground, and you guys can tell it's going to start charging towards
It's a
you.
centipede.
Guys,
With
I don't
a big
like it.
open mouth at the very front of it.
I don't want to
full
be
of teeth.
here.
A maw, if you
Yeah.
will.
Do we run?
I don't want to
We
be
never run.
here.
Winnie's turn.
Team Relnor never runs.
We did run. We've already run.
We stopped
Relnor,
running.
I don't want to be here. Okay.
Winnie just broke into song.
You will die with dignity.
I don't want to be here, she yells. And then fires chromatic orb again.
Let's retreat to the golem.
It's
Okay.
Winnie's turn.
Winnie's gonna, since she hears that, she's gonna back up as far as she can. So she's got a movement speed
We are
of
45 minutes
25?
in this cave. We retreat to the golem.
Ooh, that's a good point.
You guys also took your time going in.
Yeah.
True.
You didn't run going in.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, so Winnie's gonna back up as far as she can, and then fire chromatic orb anyway, because she's still gonna be able to hit him. Let's see. Oh, man, 12. Not even.
12 is not a hit. No.
Yep, I
so
know.
you fire chromatic orb once again, and it just goes wide. Especially now that this thing has kind of gone down, it's not as much of a target. Mm-hmm. Dalphin, you're up, man.
All right. Can I kind of tell the direction it's looking like it wants to go? Like, is it looking like it's going to attack anybody in particular?
I mean, in particular, it's heading towards the same direction as like Relnor and Joan.
Okay. I'm going to try and cut it off. I'm going to rush it. And I'm going to attack it with my unarmed strike.
Okay.
That's 12.
12 is a miss.
I'm going to, as a bonus action, do my flurry of blows.
Okay.
18.
18 is a hit.
And, I rolled a 1 again, but I'm a halfling. 13.
13 to hit is a miss.
I did 2 attacks, yeah. So,
Okay.
So 1 hit, though.
Yes.
That's going to be 4 damage, and it has to do a strength saving throw of 12.
For what?
Or else I get to push it 15 feet away.
Okay, yeah, it fails hard.
So I knock it, like, sideways.
All right,
Like, I
all right.
push it off course real hard.
Okay.
Hopefully into some rocks that are, like, along the way.
Yeah. So what's the damage you dealt?
I did 4 damage. So
4
not
damage.
a ton of damage, but I'm hoping maybe there was some peripheral damage from the stones that I knocked into.
All right, you deal some damage, and yeah, it's interesting. You hit it once, and it almost doesn't affect it. You smack it again, and it doesn't affect it. And your just final attack, you hit it, and it you don't feel like it did much damage, but it like a little shockwave comes from your hit, and it slides back 15 feet.
Ooh.
And kind of screeches a little bit.
Relnar, should we run?
Oh man, guys, I don't know.
I don't want to be here.
That's my
It is
turn.
Relnor's turn.
Probably. Let's try to run. Everybody try to run back to the golem. So I'm going to move 30 feet towards the cave entrance we came in.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hand crossbow it
Okay.
with sharpshooter.
All right.
16.
16 is a miss.
I'm going to
This thing is ridiculous.
superiority die that
so
one.
It's AC somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use one of my maneuvers, precision attack, so I get to add,
D8.
yeah,
Wait,
17.
You get to do that after the fact?
Really? You rolled a 1?
yeah.
You get to do that after the fact, or do you have to choose to do
I
it
can
before?
I can do it after,
That's pretty
before
cool.
or after.
Nice, that's awesome.
Superiority die is like a minor version of inspiration dice.
That's pretty cool.
But you still miss.
So its AC is 18. It's getting bigger.
So I'm going to hand crossbow it again, then with my bonus action, no sharpshooter.
Okay.
23.
That's a hit.
Okay. 10 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
So you fire once and just kind of feel like it just kind of like slides right off of it, doesn't do any real damage. But then you fire a second shot. You kind of focus and fire a second shot, and it goes. You can feel it go like deep into the flesh. Joan.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame and move as much as I can.
Okay.
So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Would be 10.
That is a fail. So it is going to take 8 radiant damage.
8 radiant damage. Nice. All right. So as you kind of start to move back as well towards the cave entrance, you fire off a radiant blast. Mm-hmm. And
Well, flame-like radiance descends on a creature.
okay. Which attack is this?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred flame. Yeah. You fire off a sacred flame, and it descends upon it. You definitely sense that it feels it. We are now to the creature again, and he's going to go ahead and rush forward towards you.
Who's you?
All of us but you.
I would say probably Dalphin.
Oh, no, Dalphin,
You're
that's
the
right, you were
closest.
Trying to get attention.
Yeah.
That's right.
What's it? Gonna
Also, I feel like I've done a good portion of damage to this stupid thing.
It's so hard to tell.
Yeah, I know my little tiny hits.
It's going to try and bite you.
Bring it on.
So it scuttles forward and scurries forward, I suppose.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that is definitely the seagull from Little Mermaid.
17,
That's a hit.
Dalphin. Okay.
Bring it on, nasty worm.
3. Okay. You take 29 points of
Holy
damage
cannoli.
from this kind of huge mouth of teeth just clamp down on you, and it just rakes across your left side, your arm and your leg. And
Guys.
then I need you to roll me a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
Is this... let's see. Okay.
Should we leave Delphin?
Let's see here. Okay. Saving throw, you said? Mm-hmm. 19.
Okay.
Whoa.
It tries to almost like coax you into its its mouth.
gullet.
Yes, and you're just able to avoid the teeth pulling you in.
I will not be your goiter.
And Winnie, you're up.
Okay. Gonna try and cast Scorching Ray after I move my 25 feet.
Right on.
Are we back into the tunnel yet, or are we still in the big room?
I would say at this point you're right before the turn, like out, like back into the.
Okay, nice. But I am
I am still in the cave.
Do I
Yes.
still have sightline or no?
Yeah, you can still have sightline.
Okay.
Like I'd say you're at the point before it opens up.
Yep, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
thinking of the cave as the big room, and then the tunnel as like
Yes.
getting there. But
Yeah.
okay, so let's see. Scorching Ray. Oh my gosh. 8.
Sorry, that is a miss. So you fire your Scorching Ray, but you're just kind of far enough away that it's hard to gauge,
What's killing me is I'm like using up all of my spell slots.
and they're not hitting.
Yep. I haven't hit once.
Yep, I've been there.
That's how I feel when I waste my key.
Yep.
I've been there.
There are always those days. They stink.
Yep.
Smell like poo poo.
And Dalphin, you're right there, man.
I go, guys, Rounder was the right idea. I say, Rounder, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. You guys just get out of here. And I'm going to spend my last key. And I'm going to use my Step of the Wind. I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run my 35 speed.
Nice.
35 feet.
Awesome.
As far from that thing as I can get.
Sure. Yeah, I'll say you're right at the opening of the tunnel leading into the.
And my jump distance doubled, so I might just hop the whole way.
That's fine.
Almost like...
Yeah, kind of like American Ninja Warrior, that first little thing there. They got jumped from the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Left,
except
right, left,
like,
right. Mhm.
Not as uniform and cooler.
Yeah.
I'm parkouring.
I like it. One hand pushing off another, kicking off another.
Yes.
I like it.
But I am bleeding like crazy.
leaving a trail
Yeah,
behind
it
you.
hurts. Yeah, I'm hurting real bad. This is the most I've been damaged so far.
Yeah.
From one bite.
Ouch.
Relnor.
And he almost swallowed me.
So where's Joan at?
Joan is probably about, I think, 10 feet behind you. And you're probably about 35 feet away from the creature.
Okay. And where we were in relation
Dalvin just
to
ran past you.
to the tunnel door, or the cave entrance, whatever you want to call it.
I patted Relnar on the hand with my bloody hand. I said, come on, hurry up.
Yeah. You're just outside the cave, like where it opened up.
Okay, so both of us are gonna be able to get in there pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. Okay.
He doesn't want to leave Joan behind. He's been a good captain.
Yeah. And you can attack and then move, right? Or do you have to move
Yeah,
first?
you can attack and then move. Any order you want.
All right.
You could even move a little bit, attack, and then move the rest.
Oh, for real?
the possibilities are endless.
I'm going to hand crossbow.
Okay, maybe not endless. There's lots of them.
Over 8 million possibilities.
There are varying degrees of...
I'm going to use one of my superiority dice again
Right on.
for a precision attack.
Because Ronor is a superior captain.
Ooh, 6. So 18.
That is a hit.
Okay.
We got to get to the Jote.
7.
7 damage.
Okay, then bonus action, I'm going to shoot the hand crossbow again. 18.
18 is a hit.
Look at you, dude.
10 damage.
Awesome roll, by the way.
10 damage.
And then I am going to book it 30 feet
He
into
is
that cave.
Really hitting hard.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you fire 2 shots, and you see them just go into the open maw, and you hear the creature kind of screech in pain as it kind of almost like lumberingly kind of like moves towards you guys. You can sense like, you ever seen like when a kid starts to run and they start to trip a little bit, but then right before they fall, they catch themselves and start running even faster.
And they pull the tail off an earthworm.
This is no, like this. You sense that this is the moment where the creature is having a little stumble, but in a moment it could be at full sprint.
I forgot to ask, how big is he now compared to the...
At this point, he's huge.
So can he get
To the point where his open maw is the length of your body.
Okay, would he fit in the cave we're running into? The tunnel?
Like exactly, you know.
5 feet.
Like a
high
little,
the door,
a little
and
bit.
3 may walk abreast.
There'd be a little bit of space for him to kind of shake around.
Okay. It's a Star Wars with the Millennium Falcon in the asteroid.
Joan.
You can do it, Joan.
I'm gonna run as much as I can. Can I get to where Dolphin is?
Oh, definitely. You can go past Dolphin.
Well, then I'm gonna run to where Dolphin is, and then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, which requires me to touch him.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it at a 2nd level, so I can give him 2d8.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Well, don't thank me yet. 10.
Oh, thank you. I will take it.
And then I'm gonna run as much as I can.
Okay. So you run past Dolphin, kind of tapping in on your way and dealing some healing. And
I feel much better.
Yep.
Good.
It is now the creature's turn, and you guys are all kind of inside the tunneled part right before it opens up. And this creature moves its full speed towards you and hits against the tunnel, and you can see its teeth start to churn almost, and the kind of edges of its body kind of turning into this scale-like structure that starts to eat away at the dirt. So it's actually like chewing through the earth towards you,
Right.
but moving slower now.
Classic worm style.
Giant scary earth
And
worm.
I'm assuming we are now entering a run sequence.
Yeah, I'm running.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this creature's going to continue to chase after you guys as you're running out of the cave. So as you're running, I'm going to say you guys are using your full run speeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, 35.
It's continuing to kind of like churn through the earth, kind of around the tunnel that was already there.
Yeah.
Almost like going in and out of the tunnel
widening
behind you guys. Like, yeah, just creating almost more tunnel behind it as it's chasing you. And you sense that it's still getting bigger as it's just kind of churning through the earth as you're running. But you guys are able to outpace it, moving at your full move speed. But you can, regardless of as far away as you get, you still hear the earth shaking behind you, like further down the cave. And it takes a little bit of time, but not as long as it took going down, for you guys to eventually reach the opening. And
As soon as we get out, I'm getting in the goat golem just in case.
okay, so you guys.
And I'm getting on the goat golem just in case.
So as you guys emerge into daylight, there's the goat golem, and you actually don't hear the creature anymore. It's kind of quiet now that you're at the top because you outran it. Joan, you're going towards the golem?
Yes.
She's
Okay.
getting emotional.
Yes.
As you emerge from the cave, Joan, you see the golem just start to turn on, like it sensed that you were coming, and it starts to create an opening for you that you can run straight into.
Cool.
Remote start.
Do you have the goat info
Stats.
on hand?
Oh, yeah. I do.
Oh yeah, get
Yep.
goat time.
And what do the three of you do?
I jump on its horns.
You get up
I
on
don't know
top
if
of
you
it?
wanna
on
do
top of
that.
I do.
You could take some fall damage.
I don't take fall damage. I'm a monk.
Yeah, but this is ramming damage, like the goat ramming, and you're on the part. that's
Which
getting
means you're going to go
Rig-
flying
you're
off
Delphin,
front.
don't-
You're on the
Delphin,
tip of a
don't-
sword.
Ready.
You're on the tip of a sword.
Let him do what he wants.
I am the sword.
Can I shoot him?
What are you two
Shoot him
doing?
off.
Winnie is going to back up so she can, like,
I'm not gonna leave me out of the action.
I run out of the cave and I run, like, about my run speed past the goat.
Just
and
pell-mell.
turn around so I can see both.
Okay.
Like, both the goat and the opening of the cave.
Okay.
As I exit the cave, I
And I'm
immediately...
going to ready an attack.
right.
Sorry.
As I exit the cave, I immediately bear left and run away from everyone else to split up the group.
Okay. Right on. All right. So Dalvin's on top of the goat.
Yep.
The goat is now active, standing and ready, I'm assuming.
I say, yeah.
Joan?
Oh.
Okay. Winnie is behind the goat with a full image of the entire scene, and Relnor is off to the side, kind of waiting to see what happens and diverting the amount of not putting everyone in the same place.
Yep.
And it's quiet. Still. You guys
For now.
don't hear anything or feel anything.
We wait with bated breath.
Then you start to feel the earth shake, and out from underneath the goat golem, this massive, churning, worm-like creature with claws burst through the earth. And I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
We found ourselves a Titan, boys and girls.
Is it trying
Everyone,
to
or
knock
who
me
do you want?
prone?
It's just, it's whether or not you're able to stay
I
standing.
get advantage
Oh, nice.
because it's sure-footed.
What is it sure-footed do?
Advantage on strength and dexterity saving throws against effects that would knock you prone.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. You joded up, Joan.
Well, I rolled 10 on both.
Oh
so,
my gosh.
But
You're amazing.
16.
16. All right. The creature bursts out from underneath you, but you're just able to kind of like do a goat jump. You know what I mean? Where like all four legs go off the
Right.
ground and move back.
That was his whoa.
So, Winnie, you're kind of like close to where it jumped, but not like, underneath it.
Yeah.
But
wouldn't hit
but
you.
you feel the earth just shake as this giant stone.
Appreciate it.
And yeah, the worm, in terms of like the circumference, is now about the same width as like the goat's like waist. Just really, really big at this point.
A big old worm.
It is, I guess, Winnie's turn.
Yeah.
Get it, Winnie.
All right. Firebolt, because that's what I had ready. No, it's not a hit. I'm not even going to bother telling you what number it was.
It wasn't a 1.
No, but
wasn't a
people,
one, and
you should
it's
say
not-
because people are keeping track of the stats. They
my
want to know.
gosh, okay.
Inquiring minds want to know.
6.
Okay. So you fire a firebolt. Is that what it was?
Yeah, at least I didn't waste a spell slot
There you
this
go.
time.
And and you see it just kind of like it just doesn't have the power when it hits. You didn't feel like you put enough oomph behind it.
But it's pretty on the way there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Jubilee. Pretty
fire.
useless.
Delphin,
What's up?
it's your turn.
Wonderful.
You're on top of the joke.
I pat Joan on her head and I say, "Good job, Joan." And then I wait. I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
I'm all out of key and luck,
Yep.
so I'm gonna enjoy the ride.
You're literally out of luck. Relnor.
Oh man.
I will say I do have kind of reins on top from my hammock.
Okay. I'm gonna
Sure, you
sit
have
here
something to
and
hang on to.
picture
other than
that for a
stone.
while,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
okay. I'm gonna hand crossbow.
All right.
We're gonna add on the precision strike superiority die.
Okay.
So after this, I'm down to 1. 17.
It's a miss.
All right. I'm gonna hand crossbow one more time.
All right.
Ugh.
Rolner, it's safe to assume that because it's bigger,
11.
11
Probably
is a miss
gotta
as
be.
well.
its AC is probably bigger than 18 now too, since it's larger than.
I'll
it
tell you
was.
right now, it is not.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind.
Because size factors in as well. Like
Okay.
just because it has a thick skin.
Oh yeah,
It's also a big.
big
Let's go.
houses are harder.
Let's go.
harder
All
to
right.
fall.
Let's go.
The golem is up.
Okay, multi-attack.
You.
All right.
Or just 1 ram and 2 hooves.
Jote. She's a goat. If she can't do it, no one.
I'll say this for your guys' sake.
I was waiting for
She
that.
just didn't do it. I saw that roll.
Yeah. I rolled a 13 on the ram.
13 on the ram.
Yeah.
All right. That's a miss.
But I rolled a 26 on the hoof.
There you go.
And I'm enjoying the show. I got first class seats.
12 damage.
All right.
And then the second hoof, 18.
Whew. 18 to hit.
Yep.
Nice.
With 16 damage.
My God.
Wow.
So much. I'll say this.
Jote is not messing around.
By the time this creature emerged, you guys had dealt it half its health.
We are amazing.
So-
we are Team Ronar.
Yeah, but think about how many of those hits got in there before its AC was pumped up to 18.
I know,
It's true.
seriously.
So, like, don't down yourselves. You guys
No,
actually did
I'm
quite
not.
a bit.
We're amazing.
Okay.
We're the best ever.
I'm not down at all. I'm just really
I'm
hungry.
super up. I am so up right
All
now.
right. It is
Dum-dums
now.
and Smarties
It is now
can
this creature's turn, and it's going to rush at. Let me just see here. Real
Bring
quick.
it on.
You don't want
It's going to rush at Jote
Yep.
and do 2 claw attacks. It's going to kind of like run up against your side and just use these big claws on its side to rake you.
Okay.
First attack, 13.
Nope.
Second attack, 28.
Yep.
Wow.
Such a wide range.
That is a big difference.
16 damage. And so it runs alongside you and just starts scratching up the goat golem, you probably don't really feel like that's really affecting you that
Not
much.
that much.
And I should clarify, these are considered magical attacks.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure the golem has like resistance against non-magical attacks.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're not resistant. So it's just full damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just to clarify.
I assumed.
Okay. Good. And it is now Winnie's turn.
Woo! Firebolt again.
Awesome.
Trying to redeem myself.
You're closer to the creature at this point.
That doesn't help at all. 16.
16 is a miss. So again,
Pretty fire.
you fire and it hits, but
You're
it doesn't really feel like it does
distracting,
much.
What else am I gonna do?
You're the pyrotechnics. You're the light show.
I will say, Winnie, at this point, you're probably like 15, 20 feet away from the creature.
Okay, I'm gonna
itself.
back up then.
Okay.
Maybe just like 10 feet.
Okay.
So that I can still hit it with all
Do
my
some,
spells.
some magic. Awesome. All right. Dolphin,
Okay.
you're on top. You're now right next to it.
Okay.
On top of
Yep.
Jote.
Does it have eyeballs?
No.
Doesn't it have eyeballs?
No.
It just has a mouth. Mm-hmm. How big is the mouth?
Huge.
It's very, very big.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take my turn to just prepare myself for the next charge.
Okay. What are
Okay.
you preparing yourself for?
I'm gonna prepare myself to slingshot. I'm gonna use the momentum from the charge to slingshot myself at the worm's head. Like I want to get on it.
Okay.
You want to move your hammock to
So
the worm?
I was going to say, are you going to use your hammock like a slingshot?
Yeah.
Okay. So Dolphin's backing himself up on his hammock.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my entire turn to I'm gonna prepare for her next attack.
So it's called readying in action.
I'm gonna ready in action.
And yeah, which basically means like you set a condition, and when the condition's met, you activate your
So
ready to
if
action
she rams him, I'm gonna use the momentum
to fling on.
to fling onto the beast.
Okay.
Onto the
Fling on
Titan.
to Klingon.
All right.
Yeah, son.
I guess
Relnor.
that's what I mean when I say
Yeah.
she's preparing something, so I'll try and be more specific in the future.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're up.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Okay. Here we go, hand crossbow.
You can do it.
Come on, Dad's hand crossbow.
Oh, that worked.
Nat 20.
Yes.
Hey.
Dad's
Daddy
hand
pulls
crossbow.
through from the grave.
And that's +8, so 28 to hit. Man, I should have called sharpshooter on that one. Oh well.
You missed so many shots because of sharpshooter a couple like in the last.
Yeah.
So the 1d6 is doubled, or how does that work
Yeah.
again with a
Yeah,
net?
just 2 dice basically. 2 damage dice.
You
Plus
can
5.
roll it
Hi,
twice.
you can have one of mine.
Plus,
Okay, bye.
plus your modifier.
But the modifier only once, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
two
Yeah.
modifiers.
No.
No.
5
one.
modifiers.
One modifier.
Plus 8.
9.
Minus
9
Q.
damage.
That's cute.
Yep.
R squared.
Complex algebra.
Yep. 9 damage. And
All right.
then I'm going to bonus action hand crossbow. Come on, Dad's hand crossbow. Modded 20.
All right.
And
That's a hit.
10 damage.
Nice. Dude, good turn.
Seriously.
All right. Relnor, watching these 2 giant creatures doing battle, pulls out Papa's hand crossbow,
Papa bless.
Papa bless.
and
That's my
and
battle cry.
you can almost see like as this creature has like grown and extended, it's almost like it has like ridges, and between them you see there's almost like an opening in the kind of harder outer flesh, and you're able to fire 2 shots, just boom boom. And Joan, the Jote is up.
I'm gonna.
The jig is up. The jote is up.
How far away
Moving my
is it?
eyelash.
It's right next to you.
Okay, then I'm gonna multi-attack again.
Okay.
You pink guy.
Is that a ram?
Yeah, the ram did not go.
Dolphin?
I leap. What?
What did you say?
I leap.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. You leap.
Did she
All
ram?
right. She did.
Did it connect?
It didn't. I mean, it connected, but not hard enough to do any damage.
I still use the momentum.
Okay, so you
And
use
I have my dagger out.
and you leap off.
I use the momentum to leap off.
Okay. Roll attack real quick.
Oh, okay.
And Joan, we're still going to continue your multi-attack, but this just is going to happen.
18.
18 is a hit.
Awesome. That's 6 damage.
Okay.
And I use my dagger as like an anchor point. Like
Yeah.
I'm going to dig it in to kind of gain.
All right, you're on its back.
What's the word?
Worm riding.
Purchase.
Purchase. Thank you. So I'm riding this worm.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right.
Wait, no, I can use a bonus action.
No.
Yeah.
No, you
It's
ready
not your
an
actual
attack.
turn.
You're not like.
Oh.
Yeah.
This isn't your actual
You can't
turn.
ready an attack and a bonus action. You ready one thing.
Oh, I don't get a bonus. I don't use my bonus.
You could do a bonus action on your turn.
Oh, okay, cool. Here we
This
go,
is
okay.
just one action.
Sorry,
you
I
took.
didn't realize it wasn't my turn. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm just awesome. Go.
Nope.
And
That
the
was
hooves.
that was a 14 again. There we go.
Nice.
That's a 29 with the hook.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow, the differences.
Noise.
That
Hey, good
is
rolls.
17.
Nice.
17. All right, Joan, you try and hit it with your horns. Try and ram it, and then you try and jump on it with your hooves and kind of stomp down on it. And you're able to just get one good hoof purchase that you feel like really digs into the side of the creature and does quite a bit of damage. It is now the creature's turn, and it's going to turn and try and bite you. 23.
Yep.
24 damage.
Okay.
And you're too big. You are too big for it to actually swallow you, so it turns around and just kind of like clamps its teeth around side of the goat and just kind of like digs in.
Jote is unswallowable.
Winnie,
Yes.
your turn.
Try firebolt again. Woo!
Okay.
More fireworks. 14.
14 is a miss.
You know
I'm
what? I should
sorry.
be using color spray so that it's at least even colorful when I do it. Eric just took away my D20 and gave me a different D20.
All right. And then are you going to stay there in that kind of range?
Yep.
Okay. Dalphin.
I am going to, while holding on to my dagger, take my open hand, and I'm going to attack twice.
Okay.
8.
For the hit
Yeah.
is a miss.
21.
21's a hit.
7 damage.
Okay. Nice.
My turn's over. I'm
right.
having a blast, though.
You're just
Like, I am riding...
Just like dangling
I
there.
am riding a worm titan. This is the second Titan's head I've been on. I'm going for a record.
making a thing of it.
Do you have a little punch card? Can we like?
No, but I'm going for the
Relnor.
I'm going for the Gnus ruled Altera record.
You're up.
I am going to do something completely unexpected, and I'm going to hand crossbow it.
Great. Do your thing, man.
Such a wild card, this one.
You have a hand crossbow?
Oof. I have an oof bow.
You do. I see.
Not a crit fail though. That's
Nope.
I'm going to use my last superiority die. So that was 10.
I need an 8 from it.
So
gracious.
if I can get... need an 8. It was not an 8. It was a 3. So it's 13.
It's a miss.
Okay. Hand crossbow. Bonus action. Oof. 12.
12 was a miss as well. So you fire twice and miss both times. Joan,
Okay, I'm going to slam.
you're going to slam into it.
Come to the slam. Welcome to the jam.
Go for it.
Natural 20.
Yes. Holy cow. If I remember correctly, is slam the strongest attack?
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
Holy cow.
She's
Or
going to
hear it,
splat
or
that
see it.
worm.
heck yeah.
A
I have to
natural
use all of
20?
my dice.
Holy cow.
And how many
she's
times
got-
do I... 8d6s. How many times do I add the +6? Just once?
Just
once.
How many
But that's
times
like-
she says?
I don't even know what just happened.
She just critically attacked.
I know, but there were so many
with
dice.
her strongest
Her
attack.
dice went everywhere. There's so many.
It looks like she's playing Yahtzee over there.
No, it does.
we need a calculator for this damage.
No, we don't.
Yahtzee.
I was
32
exaggerating to say
damage.
you did so much damage.
Okay. So at this point, these two just massive creatures are doing battle in front of you guys, and Joan keeps trying to do these precision.
Or under you.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Sure. Okay.
Okay,
Dalphin.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. You're here too, Dalvin.
Dalphin, I want you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
See, you spoke up
So-
and now we remembered you're up there.
21.
Okay. So Joan,
21.
she keeps trying to do these precision attacks with her abilities to try and like hit it with some hooves, hit it with her horns, and at this point you're just fed up. And so she takes the bulk of the goat and just leans it and just slams it down on this worm creature. And Dalphin's able to jump out of the way just in time.
All right.
And
Do I take fall damage?
no.
Good.
And Joan, you crush the worm flat. And it just you hear this like little squeal, and then it's
When he goes, yay! Ugh.
and you just kind of feel the life kind of just leave.
Good.
Woo, Joan! You did it!
Oh, that's so gross. Way to go, Joan.
Yeah, you guys are amidst the woods here, and there's just this big. You've broken trees.
Back into the cave.
When he grows up. No, I'm just kidding.
No, not back in the cave.
We need to find
And-
the master.
no,
With that,
was the
before
master.
we figure out what we're going to do afterwards,
Okay.
we're going to go ahead and call the episode here. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening and being part of this adventure.
I am so sorry for my voice. It's atrocious.
It's okay.
It is. Stop talking.
By next episode, I bet Dalphin will feel a lot better.
Yeah, I hope so.
That good cave air really
Yeah.
reinvigorates him.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank the four of you for being here. I appreciate you guys being in it.
Love it.
And
We're in it to
if,
win it.
If you enjoyed this epic monster combat, you can give us a 5-star on iTunes. That would be awesome. Help us get the word out about Titans, and tell your friends at the game store, people you play D&D with, whoever.
Yeah, your parents, your children, your grandparents.
Your
It's
boss.
fun. We
Your
actually do
dog.
know we do get some 5-star reviews
esthetician,
talking
your
about
Chiropractor.
dentist.
parents who listen with their kids, which is really cool.
Yeah. I love that.
Mileage.
You can also come check us out on social media. We're on Facebook and Twitter at The Titan Pod. And if you want to get to know us even more, we record post shows. We do autopsies, which is kind of our retrospective of the episodes that come out each week, and lots of other bonus content, as well as access to our Discord, where the five of us are there. You can interact and talk with us. Any day
other
during
amazing
the
fans
any
who
day
have
during
so
the
many
week.
awesome things.
Yes, with tons of awesome fans, fan theories, and all that stuff spouting around. You can get access to all of that through our Patreon by going and supporting us at patreon.com/the Titan Pod. Everything that's going there is helping us work towards a world book that we're hoping to make by the end of that we're hoping to launch as a Kickstarter by the end of season 1. And I'm working really hard towards that, but I want to create a world that all of you guys can be a part of and share in as we continue to put out this show and continue to build on the world of Alterra. Anyway, all of that said, as always, I'm your host and Dungeon Master Joshua. Going around the table, the amazing cast we have.
Joan.
Oh, Dalphin.
Winnie.
Relnor.
All right, thanks everybody.
Poor Dalvin.